What is Halloween? Well, let's talk about it. Every year, millions of believers celebrate a night rooted in darkness, yet few realize what it truly represents. The word Halloween comes from All Hallows Eve, the night before All Saints' Day, but its real origin goes back to a pagan festival called Samhain. When the ancient Celts believed the veil between the living and the dead was lifted and spirits walked on earth. People lit bonfires and wore disguises to hide from demons. When the Roman Church tried to mix paganism with Christianity, they renamed it All Saints' Day. But the old rituals stayed: carved lanterns to ward off spirits, costumes to blend in with the dead, and offerings left to appease wandering souls. Today, those same influences remain. Around the world, occult and witchcraft groups treat Halloween as a night of heightened spiritual activity, performing rituals and ceremonies meant to honor darkness. Scripture tells us in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, that our battle is not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual forces of wickedness in the heavenly places. Halloween glorifies fear, death, and demons, the very thing Jesus came to destroy. Yet many believers still join in, saying it's harmless fun. But Ephesians 5:11 says, "Do not participate in the unfruitful deeds of darkness, but instead even expose them." Demons don't care if you believe in them, they care if you entertain them. When we open our hearts and our homes to things that glorify death, we invite the very spirits we should be resisting. Deuteronomy 18:10-12 warns that anyone who practices witchcraft or calls up the dead is detestable to the Lord. You cannot dress up darkness and call it light. You cannot claim to follow Christ while celebrating what opposes him. So this year, don't open your door to darkness. Open your hearts to Jesus. John 8:12 says, "I am the light of the world, and he who follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." Christians, it's time to stand apart. The world may celebrate fear, but we celebrate faith. Be bold, be holy, be the light that exposes the dark, because whenever the light of Christ shines, darkness has to flee.